10,000 subscribers. It's crazy to even think about that I finally hit that number, but I have, and I thank each and every one of you for that. YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name's Jason. Here on this channel, I do a lot of food and product reviews. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, today we're talking about the 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 of you that have actually clicked that subscribe button. It's crazy. It's crazy to even think about that many of you have actually enjoyed this channel enough to hit that little button. So thank you so much. So thinking back to how I started 3 years ago, I created my YouTube channel, I think like in 2012. I think for like my daughter's school project or something like that, and never used it, never went on it, never did anything with it. Wasn't even, I mean, literally never even watched YouTube because I just figured it was just, oh, just people making random videos, nothing great on there. And then my son happened to tell me one day, he's like, hey, you should check out Tim Tracker. He does these Disney videos. He goes to Disney. Check him out. I think you're going to like his content. And I did. I watched it and I was instantly hooked on YouTube, started watching other content creators, and started getting suggested this video of this guy in a construction helmet with sunglasses and like the construction vest on. Didn't click on it. Weeks and weeks, this video kept getting suggested to me. Finally, I click on it. I'm like, all right, why do they want me to watch this video? I'll check it out. Little did I know it was Casey Neistat. I didn't have any idea who this guy was, didn't know anything about him, watched that video, was absolutely mesmerized, and just watched more and more and more of his content and was like, wow, this YouTube thing is really cool. I want to do that. And going over and looking at my channel, you know, the first few videos, you know, some vacation videos down here, kind of wanted to vlog, but wasn't sure how to do it. You know, I saw what Casey was doing. I wanted to do that, but I don't live in New York City. I live in a small town. My life isn't that entertaining that I could make content like that where you'd want to watch it. So I tried shooting some videos while on vacation. Again, super uncomfortable in front of the camera, didn't talk, just basically film stuff and then put music to those videos. And I don't even think they're monetized because I think I just used like top 40 music on those. So finally my son came to me and was like, hey, I got some new ski goggles. Why don't you review those? Why don't you do that for YouTube? Just do product reviews of things you have. So my very first review video was the Xionor X4 goggles review. You know, my son gave it to me and decided, why don't you do this? So I did it. As you can see, super uncomfortable in that first video. Really bad setup in my bedroom there. Didn't know what I was doing. That's enough of that video. That is extremely cringy to go back and look at a video like that. But that's the thing about YouTube is if you're just starting off, you're gonna make videos in the beginning that you're gonna have a hard time going back and watching. You're gonna make mistakes. I still do, even to this day. You know, I could watch videos I made last week. Almost every video when I'm editing it, I'm yelling at myself like, why do I still make that mistake? You know, I've made I think 400 some videos now. How do I keep making the same mistakes? And it's usually me not leaving enough of a pause between where I screw up and where I restart over. So it's easier for me to cut it out when I edit. So I still make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they do YouTube. It's just a learning thing. You're gonna learn from doing it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you're gonna get at being on camera. And that's the beauty of YouTube. As you go on, you're gonna learn almost every time you make a video, you're gonna learn new stuff. You're gonna learn what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You're gonna become more comfortable in front of the camera or cameras, as it be, and you'll make better content, you know, and you may, in the beginning, like when I first started, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I wanna do. You know, I did the Xionor goggles and it got a few, it was doing okay, nothing great. And my girlfriend's apartment at the time, the AC broke down in there. And she saw this ad for the Arctic Air, so we decided to pick one up. We thought, hey, to help cool down the apartment. She lived in a little tiny studio apartment. And we got this device and it did nothing for us. It was horrible. We took it back to the store and we just happened to be talking and she's like, you should do a review on that. Let other people know that this product doesn't work as great as it claims to be, or in certain areas it's not good. So I went, rebought the product again and put up this video. Arctic Air, is it worth buying? As you can see, 412,000 views. Obviously it's 3 years old. It got views. I mean, at the time, it was like my biggest video at the time. I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I did some more, and you see these couple only have like 18,000 views after 2 years. I was like, oh man, I thought I'd keep doing that video on that product, and all my videos would do as well as the first one did. And they didn't, but it helped get momentum for my channel, helped me start getting subscribers. And then the next year, a new Arctic Air came out. Let me find that video here. Here it is right here in the middle. Arctic Air Ultra review. Will this one work? As you can see, 2 years old, 1.4 million views. My biggest video yet, the most views. And again, it was just the same product, just a newer year, and I did it. And that video right there has basically been why the majority of you here, the 10,000 subscribers, not all of you, obviously. I have a lot of videos that have gotten subscribers, but that is the biggest video. And that's the thing, it just happened to fall on me randomly. It wasn't, just we picked it up because we didn't have AC. And that's the thing about YouTube is sometimes your videos you do, a lot of my videos on there, my bigger videos weren't planned. The videos that I seem to plan out the longest, like, oh, I think this is gonna be really good. I'm gonna set this up. I have great ideas for this video, are the ones that, oh, they might get 100, 200 views. It's the ones that I'm like, maybe a friend recommends it to me, like, hey, you should do a review on this product. Okay, like, there's one right in here. Where is it? Boom Boom Energy review. I have to be at work, and one of my friends at work, co-workers, said, hey, I saw this in Shark Tank. You should get it and pick it up and do a review on it. And I did. It was like $7 for this weird Boom Boom energy thing you stick in your nose and breathe. 241,000 views. Who would have ever, I would have never expected. I figured, hey, it's a cheap product. I'll do a review on it, get a few hundred views. Fine, it gets me a video. Never expected, and that thing still gets quite a few videos. It goes in bursts. It'll have its down times, and then all of a sudden it must get recommended, and it has its up times. That's the thing about YouTube is, I remember when I first started, I was checking my, YouTube studio every night. Is something gonna go viral? Am I gonna wake up and have like 50,000 subscribers? Because you hear those stories, you watch other people on YouTube, how they're like, oh, all of a sudden a random video just goes viral and your channel blows up overnight. While that happens, it's kind of like winning the lotto. You're very lucky if that happens. Most of us, you have to grind away, you're gonna put video after video, and you're not gonna get many views. I mean, even today, I'm, 3 years into this, 10,000 subscribers, and there's still videos. You look at some of my newest videos, maybe have 60 views. Not every video is gonna be good. I mean, not that your videos aren't good. Not every video is gonna get the views that you hope it gets. It's still a guessing game. Every video I put up, I'm like, I don't know. Is this one gonna do good? This one's not gonna do good. You just don't know. And that's why you just gotta keep making content. And that's the thing. If you're gonna get into YouTube, just make content. It doesn't have to be great. You don't have to have multiple cameras like I do and have this set up. I mean, that stuff will come with time. When I first started, right here, the G7X, like I said, I followed Tim Tracker. I was like, oh, his videos look good. The sound looks good. So I went through all his videos trying to figure out what camera he had. And this is what I made probably the first year or so of all my videos were done on this camera. And it's still a great camera and I still use it. And then I upgraded to the Canon SL2. Don't use this one as much. I have been using it as an overhead camera. I'm not a big fan of this one anymore. That's why I have it on the side. I think I'm not gonna use this as an overhead camera anymore. I'm not liking the picture. And I got the Canon RP, which is my main camera here, and I really like that one. Inexpensive, great lenses for it. I like the color that comes out of it, the picture quality that comes out of it. And I was using multiple cams like with this one and the SL2. And when you have different cameras, even though they're all the same brand, the picture just didn't look the same. The picture color, the quality, everything looked a little different. And I didn't like that. I'm very picky. So I was like, I want multiple cameras to switch from, but I want them all to look the same. So now I have 3 Canon RPs and I'm thinking of getting a 4th. I just don't know about it if I'm gonna go with a 4 or not, a 4th one or not. But Again, you don't need that to have a YouTube channel. You can just start it with a phone, any camera, just make content. And that's the thing with your channel too. If you're a content creator and you're just starting out, you're gonna have videos like my Arctic Air video that has over 1 million views. They do well in the summer months. Like I do really well in the summer months. I bring in a lot of subs and a lot of views in the summer, but in the winter, people don't wanna watch those videos, so then they die down. So then you gotta find, content to make for the winter months. You're gonna have content that does well in certain months and other months it's not. And as you do it for years and years, I've been in it for 3 years, you kind of learn those waves of when the views come and when they go down. When I first, like I said, that first year and that first Arctic Air started blowing up, I was like, oh man, I think I might be able to quit my job soon. I've made it. I thought that it was gonna continue all year long. Then all of a sudden the views just dropped off. Then next summer, the views went up even higher. And again, I started having thoughts, okay, time to quit my job. I'm a full-time YouTuber. And then they died down again. Now the third year, summer, the views are up. I know what's gonna happen come fall. They're gonna die down. The difference is this time, I know the third time now, the views are up this summer. I know exactly what's gonna happen come fall. They're gonna die down again. That's just the way it goes until I can get some big videos for the winter. It's like a roller coaster ride. You have your ups and downs. You gotta have thick skin because you're gonna have people that comment, that say some great things, a really great community out there, but then you're gonna have some haters that are just gonna hate your content, hate everything about you, and they're gonna make, nasty comments to you. You just gotta brush those off. Don't take them to heart. When your videos are getting viewed by lots of people, not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. Just don't let it get to you. Just keep making your content, keep being you, keep doing what makes you happy. On to what is the future of this channel. Hopefully it keeps growing. We're at 10,000. Who knows where we'll be next year at this time? Will we be at 15,000? Will it go up even higher? We'll see. We'll see where we're at. I'm not gonna set any numbers, any goals, because it's out of my hands. It's up to you viewers who watch it to hit that button and click subscribe and keep coming back and watching my content. I do have another channel, and if you're subscribed to that, I'm sorry. I started, this channel is basically food and product reviews, and I wanted to start doing some vlogging. So I started another channel that is just basically vlogs, and I haven't posted anything, I think, in like a year on that channel. It just haven't had time between my normal job, my regular job, and doing this. Just didn't have a whole lot of time to make vlog content, and with everything that's been going on in the world in the last year, really couldn't get out and do much vlogging. So that channel has just kind of sat there idle, but I'm hoping to get back into it here in the next few months because I have finally decided to leave my full-time job and go full-time on YouTube. Now, I know I've been thinking about it for years, like every year when my views go way up, I'm like, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna just do YouTube. I know my views go down in the fall, but I've been saving up enough income to last me for basically a year to really try to make this work. So I'm gonna give it a year, go full time, try to get that vlog channel going to start putting more content up there, focus on making good content on here and get more going. So, and then we'll see. After a year, if I have to go back to my job, then I go back to my job. If I can continue to just do YouTube full time, that would be great. That's the goal and the hopes. Thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel, watching the channel, whether you click the like button, whether you leave comments. Just thank you for being a part of this community. I hope you stick around, and I hope more of you continue to come in and discover this channel so we can grow together. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down there. Hit that bell notification notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.